Hello everybody, so today I have a tutorial for this look right here. I was inspired originally by Bunny, Graveyard Girl here on YouTube, which I'm sure all of you guys know who she is. But she had this look in her like disaster, like mystery, like $900 mystery box video that she did. She had this awesome like super pink look. Like her cheeks were super pink. She had like a really pink highlight and it just looked really cool. So it inspired me to do a kind of wintry pink look. So this is my winter pink look. So we have super flushed cheeks. I took the blush across my nose to make it look like naturally flushed, like, you know, baby it's cold outside, you know, sort of vibes. And then we have this like super fun glittery pink eyeshadow look that I think is, again, just really fun. I don't know, I think I do a lot of pink and red here on my channel, but I think this one is a little bit different because it's super glam. It looks wintry to me. I don't know, I am super excited with how this turned out. So I hope you guys enjoy it too, and without further ado, let's get on to the tutorial.
Alright everybody, so let's get started. We're going to start with eyes as we normally have been lately. And I'm going to take my BH Cosmetics Smooth Canvas Longwear Primer. And I'm just going to take that on a little Delium Tools Dome brush and prime my eyes with that. Then I'm going to take the shade Say I Do from Colourpop. It's just this beautiful baby pink shade. And I'm going to take this with a fluffy blending brush. I think this is from LA Live and Breathe Beauty. Yeah, anyways, I'm just going to build up this pink color, really take it high up into the crease, just really build it up and blend it out. Then I'm going to take this hot pink, I believe it's called Sandbar from Colourpop, and I'm just going to take that on this little Real Techniques brush, and I'm going to start building that up in my crease and kind of blending it out, but I'm really trying to like pack on this color. So as you can see, I'm taking it on one side of the brush and then putting that side of the brush against my skin facing upwards so that the bulk of the color goes above my crease, if that makes any sense. And then I'm just going to go back in with more Say I Do and just keep buffing and blending, and you know how we normally do it, just buff and blend and build. Then I'm going to take, oh man, I have no idea what this color is called, so it'll be linked down below, but it's just kind of a little bit slightly darker, kind of pinky reddish berry color, and I'm going to pack that on my outer corner just with the same brush so that we can blend the two different shades of pink in together. And I'm going to really like stack that and pack that. Pack that all on the lid, pack that into the crease, pack that till you get sore. Okay, I'm done. And then I'm going to take this dark kind of burgundy purpley shade. I believe this shade is called Cute Alert, but I'm probably wrong. So again, all the names will be down below. And after I placed this color, it kind of like, I realized it kind of like took away from like how bright the colors were. So I just went back over it with some of those pink shades. So that way we still got depth, but we got more color, if that makes sense. So I'm just going back over it with that pink shade and that kind of berry shade. Then I'm going to carve out my crease. I started carving my crease with the BH Cosmetics primer, but it was just a little bit too sticky, so I ended up taking just my Tarte Shape Tape here, and this just works so much better because it's so much more liquidy. So I'm just going to cut my crease until about halfway down my lid, as you can see, and just pat out the concealer so that I have a really nice clean base for the pigments that we're putting on our lid. So first, to prep for the pigment, I'm going to take the shade Sandbar, and just a FYI, this shade did stain my eyes, so maybe pick a different one. But I'm just going to pack this all over where we put that concealer. I just really want a base for this next color that we're going to put down, which is, I believe this is called Enchanted, or no, what does that say? Oh my gosh, I can't even read it. I'll have it linked down below. I think it's called Enchanted, but it's a Makeup Geek loose pigment. I'm just going to take that on a wet brush, and I'm just going to pack that straight on to my lids. See, putting the pink down first added this awesome kind of pink sheen to it, because this pigment does have pink to it, but I wanted it to be even more pink. So putting down that base really made the pink stand out, and in my opinion made the pigment just kind of like, I don't know, it just looks like a glossy lid. I don't know, I think it looks really cool. So I'm super stoked with how that turned out. Oh my gosh, excuse me, I'm so sick. Ugh. And then I'm going to take the Colourpop Super Shock Shadow in the shade Tassel. It's just this really sparkly white, and I'm just going to take that on a pencil brush and just kind of pack that in the inner corner and just kind of place it on like the inner part of the lid just to add a little bit of brightness and a little bit of sparkle. Alright, then we're going to move on to face. I'm going to take my e.l.f. Acne Fighting Foundation in the shade Porcelain, and I'm just going to buff that all over my skin. I love this foundation. It's so beautiful. And then I'm going to buff that in with my Eco Tools sponge. Then I'm going to take my Colourpop No Filter Concealer in the shade Fair 5, and I'm just going to conceal my under eye circles and highlight all over my face. I love this concealer. I already bought a backup. And then again, I'm just going to blend that in with my Eco Tools blending sponge. I honestly love this sponge so much. Then I'm just going to set my under eyes with the Kat Von D Shade and Light palette. I'm using that kind of pinkier under eye setting color for this, and this is just a Real Techniques setting brush. Then I'm going to take the Japonesque Kumadori loose finishing powder on this BH Cosmetics, I think it's called the V1 brush, and I'm just going to set all over my entire face with this powder. Then for bronzer and contour, I'm just going to take that kind of warm, or no, the cool tone shade, excuse me, from the Kat Von D Shade and Light palette on this Eco Tools face brush and just kind of use that as kind of my bronzer. I wanted to keep this look relatively cool toned on the face, so I didn't want to do like a super warm bronzer. I just wanted to give a little shape to my potato face. Then I'm going to take my favorite blush ever. You guys never see me use this because how often can you, honestly? But this is the Urban Decay blush in Quiver. It's honestly, again, one of my favorites. It's just so cool, so interesting. It's really intimidating, but if you use a light hand, and I'm using this Delium Tools tapered highlighting brush, this is an awesome brush for it. Use a light hand, use a loose kind of flimsy brush like this, and it just gives the prettiest, like, natural flush to your face. I am obsessed. And then I wanted to take a pink toned highlighter. I believe this one is limited edition, but any like pink toned highlighter you all have in your collection will work fine. This one just has a really cool kind of duochrome effect. It's just like super icy pink, which is exactly what I wanted to go for. This one's by Wet n Wild. And then fill in my brows real quick off camera. I use the BH Cosmetics Studio Pro waterproof brow pomade, and then I'm going to highlight my brow bone with a couple shades from the BH Cosmetics Spotlight highlighting palette. This palette has just slowly taken over my life. It's not a problem, but again, I'm just taking like a pinky shade mixed with that kind of white shade. Look at that brow bone. Look at that brow bone highlight. Woo, woo. And then just go ahead and blend that brow bone highlight out. Then for the lower lash line, I'm just going to take the same, pretty much the same colors that I used on my lids on my lower lash line. I'm starting with Say I Do, just to kind of put down a base. Then I'm mixing two kind of hot pink colors and just kind of placing that down. I'm not doing like super heavy on the lower lash line, but we are going in on our lower lash line. You know what I mean? I'm not dragging it down too far, but it's still there. Then I'm going to take the Makeup Geek, I believe this is the Sugar Rush pigment, and I'm just going to use a wet pencil brush and pop that in my inner corner. This is just so cool because it has a very soft pink duochrome as well, so I just really think it ties the whole monochromatic pink look together really well. Then I'm going to take my Styli Style Stylus liner, as I always do, and I'm just going to do like a medium wing. Like, this isn't anything too crazy, but there's definitely like, she's a wing, she's there, she's present, but she's also, you know, she's a little shy, you know, she's a little timid, you know, just being a little bit sassy, if you know what I mean. Then I'm going to take this NYX pink lip liner. I have no idea what this is called, so again, it'll be listed down below, but I just wanted a nice baby pink base to my lips, and I'm just going to fill in my lips a little bit. This looks terrible. It looks so bad, but I'm going to take the Makeup Geek Plush Cream in BFF right after I dance. This is one of my favorite Makeup Geek products, and it's one of those that like I even underrate, but I love this color. It's just such a nice soft baby pink. It's so pretty. Again, this is the Plush Cream in BFF, and I'm just going to pop that all over my lips. I'm going to wait for that to just kind of like set. It doesn't actually dry down, but I'm just kind of letting it set. And then I'm also not taking those lashes. I'll list the lashes that I actually had down below, but the lashes that I pointed to just ended up not working. And then very last, I'm going to pop on this Buxom like lip gloss that came in this awesome Buxom gift set. This this isn't sponsored, but I just thought it was a really, really, really cool little set, so I wanted to use some of the colors from it because y'all know I've been loving Buxom glosses. So I'll have the name of this one linked down below. It's a really, really pretty soft pinky with kind of a gold shimmer to it. I just love the glossy lips with this look. I just think it's so glamorous and so much fun. And after that, I just wanted to add a little bit more blush, just you know, really, really give me that flushed cheek look. So I just took this Makeup Geek blush. Again, the color will be listed down below, and I'm just really, really rosing up my cheeks as kind of a last touch.
Alright everybody, so this is the completed look. I love, absolutely love, like am in love with how this turned out. I think it's so fun and different for winter because I feel like normally people put pink in like the spring category, but I think with these like super, super flush cheeks, it looks wintry. Is it just me, or does this look wintry? I don't know. Maybe it's the whole kit, but I am definitely feeling it. If you guys enjoyed this tutorial, please give me a thumbs up and comment down below what you guys want to see from me next. And that'll be it. I hope you guys have happy holidays, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!